What's up, guys? So today we have a pretty fun project that we're going to be undertaking. So as you know, I just bought a new 2020 Ford F-150. I'm pretty excited about it. I bought it completely stock because one, it was cheaper. Two, it allows me to kind of build and mod it to be what I want it to be. So the first undertaking, the first mod, the first project, whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to be doing on the truck is to be adding a Raptor style grill. So if you've seen the Ford Raptors, they have that really awesome big front grill, and that's what I wanted on my truck. Obviously I didn't buy a Raptor, so this is the first piece that will help it to kind of look kind of cool like that. So I ordered the grill from Amazon. Here's what it looks like. And it was about 200 bucks. So bought it from Amazon. I'm going to be doing the install with a buddy of mine. The catch being that it comes just in a plastic is kind of a gray color. So with all the mods I want to do on my truck, I want all of the trim and the modifications to be in a matte black. So what I'm first going to be doing is painting the grill to be that black color. And I don't profess to be the first one that has undertaken this or that I'm the original creator of this idea by any means. I've watched my fair share of YouTube videos that have detailed how to do this. So I'm not the original creator, I'm not the professional here, but I do look forward to what the grill will look like after it's been painted so that it will eventually match all of the other modifications that I have on the truck going on later down the road. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to give the grill a paint, see what it looks like. I'll be filming that, and then afterwards we'll do a video on the actual install of the grill on the truck. I'll do a before and an after. So here we go. All right, guys, so here is the original grill for the truck. It's this honeycomb edition that Ford has done for their newer models. So obviously we'll be taking that off, but let's get started on the Raptor grill. First step, obviously just clean the grill. So came equipped, here she is. Next step, a couple coats of some good primer. So got some from Rust-Oleum, it's their automotive primer. So hopefully this is one that adheres a little better and is designed more for automotive parts. So a couple coats of this, here we go. All right, guys, so 2 coats of primer down. Rolled to the store, went to Lowe's, picked up some Plastidip, just the normal black Plastidip. So Plastidip is cool, it's that rubber coating, so you can peel it off later if you want, you can leave it on. Obviously for my intents and purposes, I'm going to be leaving it on and then adding a clear enamel coat on afterwards. So we're gonna bust out 2 or 3 coats of the Plastidip and see how it looks. And some side note tips on spraying Plastidip. Again, don't profess to be the connoisseur on Plastidip by any means. I've heard these tips from other people, but just so you know, what you should do is a first light coat of the Plastidip, let it kind of settle for a little while, and then do 2 to 3 thicker coats where you're spraying more intensely. So that's my plan. Just finished my first light coat. Probably gonna do 2 or 3 more of the thicker coats, as well as some of this matte clear enamel. I just want to make sure, because it's Plastidip, it's that rubber coating, you can peel it off. I don't want that, obviously. So to prevent that peeling, the scraping, I'm gonna put that clear enamel coat on afterward. We're finally all done with the Plastidip job. I did another couple coats of the enamel. So all in all, this project only cost about 15 bucks. I got 2 cans of Plastidip. I only used about 1.5. I grabbed 1 can of that clear coat enamel, and took me all in all just a handful of hours. So here's the finished product. Really like how it turned out with that matte black finish. Installed the 2 LED lights on the sides, and then we have the orange bulbs up top. So now all that's left is just the install. Let's get it. And just like that, we're finally done. Here's the finished product, guys. We've got the grill all installed. I really like the way that it turned out. I'm gonna turn the lights on for you guys as well. We have the 2 LEDs, the right and the left, the 3 orange camper lights in the front. Give you a little bit of a better perspective here. I think it turned out really well. So, a couple of things I want you guys to remember if you're undertaking a project similar to this or like this is, one, either make sure you know what you're doing, or make sure you're with someone who knows what they're doing. Makes the process a lot easier. Number 2, make sure you have the right supplies. So for me, I decided to change the color of the grill for one. I took the old grill off, put the new grill on, so there was a little bit of an uninstall and an install there. And last but not least, just make sure that you do your research to find out what you really want. Obviously, it would suck to put something on a vehicle that you didn't actually end up liking. So in summary, the grill itself cost about 200 bucks. The supplies that I needed, including the Plastidip and the enamel, only totaled about 15, 20 bucks. So grand total for this project, about $220. In my mind, super worth it. I love the way that it turned out. I like the new look for the truck, and total install time was a little crazy. So on this 2020 F-150, they've configured it a little bit differently. They don't have the grill up attached to the hood of the truck. They have it installed down below, attached to the bumper. So in order to do all of the wiring and the uninstall and the install, we decided to take the left headlight out. We had to take this thin strip of bumper off as well, do some configuring and wiring for the electrical side of things. All in all, it took us about 3 hours. There was probably, I'll give ourselves a half-hour buffer for just figuring some stuff out. And all in all, about 220 bucks, took us about 3 hours. In my mind, well worth it. I was able to sell the old grill as well. So here's the finished project. Super excited for how it turned out, and cheers to some more modifications in the future. See you guys.